right, welcome aboard, guys. So today's ice comparison is on a 2025 Toyota 4Runner Limited. 21 miles per gallon combined, 19-gallon tank, used premium fuel. Um, the reason, there's two reasons for getting into the Toyota 4Runner. One was while I was looking at one of the school zones, there was a 4Runner that went by. It's an older 4Runner, but a 4Runner went by trying to impress me with his Boston muffler modification. Kind of interesting. Like, he's going through the school zone at the appropriate speed, but as soon as he's getting to the end of the school zone, he's accelerating. And accelerating pretty hard, actually. And for what? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So our comparison trip, the domain, I just call it the domain, okay? 98 miles. So you would think if you were a nice vehicle, you'd be going, yeah, we're going to leave it up here somehow. No, you're not, okay? 18 kilowatt hours used, okay? Fair amount of energy. It cost me $1.98. Has that sunk in yet? It cost me $1.98 to cover this distance. You use premium fuel. That costs $3.10 today. You're not even getting a complete gallon, let alone trying to cover 98 miles. But I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay. Our average efficiency today was 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour. Trip cost in terms of gas price, 63%. Yeah. Okay, cost of energy range. This is where you take that $1.98, 63%, right? 21 miles gallon times 63% works out to 13 miles. I got good news. He's doing pretty decent, actually. He's up 1431 from my house to just at the start of Slow Hill. And that's that big hill, so to speak, before you come into Cedar Park. One way. You made 13 miles for what it cost me to go 98. Okay? But let's be fair. Yes, that vehicle can make the total trip of 98 miles. It has that capability. All right. I don't want to be unfair here. Okay, 98 divided by 21. 4.6 miles. Or, I'm sorry, 4.6 gallons. Yes. It's going to take them 4.5 gallons to cover the same trip. 4.6 times $3.10 for gas, $14.26. What cost me $2 cost you $14.26. Okay? Take that 1426 divided by 0.11, which is my cost of energy per kilowatt hour, works out to 129 kilowatt hours. 129 times 5, 645 miles. Yeah. Okay, so Big Ray, or Big Ray 1, can make this trip about 6.5 times for the cost of one trip with that 4Runner. Okay, so what can this 4Runner do with a full tank? That is 19 gallons. Okay, 19 times 21, 399 trips to 399 miles, sorry. 399 miles, which is roughly equivalent to 10 trips to Walmart. Okay, you have to round up 1 mile, but close enough. 19 times $3.10 works out to $58.90. $58.90 divided by 0.11 works out to 535 kilowatt hours. 535 kilowatt hours, or 535 times 5, 2,675 miles. 66 trips to Walmart. These numbers are based upon combined driving. Okay, your 4Runner cost new $55,000. Okay, energy cost per mile. Just trying to express this in a different number. Okay, Toyota 4Runner Limited, 14 cents per mile for energy. Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, 2 cents per mile energy. Range on one fill-up, oh, you got me here, 399 miles. Yeah, but how much? Okay, and the Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, 363 miles. Okay, and you got me here too. Cost of a fill-up for that 4Runner, $58.90. Whoa. The cost of fill-up for a Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, $8.80 at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, the weight. You know I have the weight here, right? I don't know what it's like in your state, but in my state, they charge EVs a $200 equivalent gas tax flat rate. Okay? Though it's because EVs far outweigh these gas-powered vehicles. And there's a fair number of 4Runners and equivalent on the roads. There's no getting away from that. Of course, I live in Texas. All right, so the weight for a Toyota 4Runner Limited, 4,970 pounds. Yeah. That Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, 3,582. So that 4Runner is almost 1,400 pounds heavier. Okay, seats. So the 4Runner comes with 5 seats. There's an option to put in the third row if you want that. The Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, it's just a sedan that has 5 seats. Cargo space in the 4Runner, you expect it's an SUV. It should have more space, right? 48 cubic feet versus 21. Okay, yes. I don't know. I mean, you have 5 seats. How many people are going to carry? How many people are you going to bring back from the airport? You figure it out. All right, ADAS. I didn't see a whole lot about ADAS of the Toyota, but I'm sure there's some stuff there. Anyway, there it is. They definitely don't have FSD or autopilot. Okay. The Model 3 has both adaptive cruise control and autopilot, which is fancy lane keeping, so to speak. And of course, you can buy FSD. Oh, you mean you can put this in the robotaxi fleet? That sounds curious. All right, so gas tax equivalent, $95. And this is one of the higher numbers I've computed, but it's only 21 miles per gallon. I guess I don't remember. I know I did a truck that was like 12, 13 miles per gallon. But anyway, the Model 3 obviously is $200 flat tax. And when you buy this car, they throw in an extra $400 just because it's an EV. Okay, retail cost, $55,000. Oh, you know what? I don't have the 0 to 60 time. Whoop, haha. All right, whatever. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, $55,000 versus $42,000 for the Model 3. Okay. I don't know why are you getting a 4Runner? I mean, yeah, you can put in an optional third row, which will cost more money. You have more than twice as much cargo space. Although with my Model 3, I can bring 3 people back from the airport if they have 1 check bag and 1 carry-on. Okay. Manufacturer location. Now keep in mind, I'm in the United States of America. You kind of want your car to be made in the United States of America. Okay, 4Runner, as far as I can tell, is made in Japan. Yes, there are other vehicles made by Toyota in the United States, but apparently not the 4Runner. Okay. The Model 3 rear-wheel drive long range, made in Fremont. If you're in the US, your car's made in Fremont. Okay. Now, if you're in Canada, there was some back and forth about bringing cars over from Shanghai, which is another Tesla factory, but that was only for Canada. It wasn't for the US. Okay, anyway, there we go. All right, time for crash test safety. These are always interesting, okay? I don't know. I don't know how they make, so I use the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety because they actually publish the crash test results along with the videos if they exist. So it seems a little more complete than NHTSA. Okay, so the 4Runner is a mid-size SUV 4Runner or four-door SUV. Note, I didn't say luxury or premium. Curious. And of course, as always, you should review this yourself. Don't take my word for it. I just told you it's at IIHS. Okay? Now, the first thing I noticed was like, wait, seems like there's parts of this test that are missing or something. Something wasn't quite the same. Okay? Like I said, you should go look at it yourself. But it doesn't seem all there. Okay. Definitely the small overlap test is incomplete. It says so on the documents. And now one of the tests, the overall driver's side evaluation is an orange, means it meets. But as soon as they start flagging stuff, you go like, wait a minute. Okay. Driver's side lower leg foot is yellow, acceptable. Yeah. And I know I read this in there somewhere, but I had a hard time following it. Okay. It appears rollover is bad. And I think the statement was along the lines of structural integrity on the rollover did not pass or was bad in some way. Okay. There you go. Now, one of the reasons why people might want to buy a 4Runner is to go off-roading. And off-roading increases your chances of rolling over. And if this vehicle is bad for rollovers, do you really want to take this one? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you buying a 4Runner if not for the intended purpose? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. There you go. As always, this is intended to help cause research on your part. If you're a 4Runner person, you might want to have to answer these questions. I would not know. No. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. To each his own.